dogs from a lot of different situations. We get owner surrendered dogs, people move, people have babies, financial struggles, different reasons, health issues. We get dogs certainly that are quite shut down. We also brought in 7 dogs from Missouri last year that came from a puppy mill that was shutting down. And those 7 dogs were, at least 6 of the 7 were definitely very shut down. And one was pregnant, and her puppies are now 6 weeks old. But a lot of them are really traumatized when they come to us, and sometimes just the love and compassion of their foster parents is enough.
GRRACE came to us in July of this past year, and we had just lost our older Golden. It was an emotional time. Our house was pretty empty, and then just happened to see that picture, that face of Riggs's, and it was love at first sight. So we said, oh my gosh, yes, we would love to foster him. We realized he probably never spent much time inside a home before. Most of it was probably out in an outside kennel. He was, it took him about 2 weeks to finally conquer going up the stairs. And we used lots of treats and throwing some balls up the stairs. What we realized was his love for balls, and squeaky balls especially. And it was almost like he became a puppy that he probably never got a chance to be whenever he saw balls. So that just the bond that that grew over time, and he placed his trust in us and just seems to have conquered everything, all his fears.
We also brought in 2 dogs in January from Korea. They were rescued by a wonderful group there called Jindo Love, and they were rescued from the meat trade. But when I reached out to them and told them who we were and that we would like to help with these dogs and what did we need to do, they had us fill out an application and then told us we were approved to adopt them. So they stayed 30 days in quarantine there in Korea. They put them in crates and they flew them with a chaperone from Korea to Chicago O'Hare, and we drove up and picked them up and took them to their individual foster homes.
When I saw that GRRACE commented and was interested, I just made the comment, oh, that's just so wonderful. And from there it was, well, do you want to foster? And I just jumped at the chance. What we've learned from Autumn is love is a universal language. If you offer, a calm voice and a comforting hand and a soft bed, the rewards are tenfold. And it's not just the rewards for the dogs, it's the rewards for us too.
When we get some of these calls, you're human. I think natural emotion is just sadness. Your heart breaks for what their situation is. Some anger to people who allow things like this to happen. And then you bring them in and you slowly see them adjusting to warm beds, taking a bath and laying by a warm fire, laying on the couch with their people, going for walks, going on vacations with them, learning everything new, and it's what keeps us going. This will be the 3rd time GRRACE was invited to participate in Brackets for Good, and a select amount of nonprofits from the state of Indiana are selected to participate. You match up against other nonprofits, and each dollar that you raise is a point. So the winner of each bracket moves on to the next bracket. Last year we raised $50,000 in Brackets for Good. Our first year we raised, I believe it was $22,000. and it has been really life-changing for us as a rescue. We've been able to do things like bring in dogs from Korea, do things like bring in 7 at one time from Missouri. And Brackets for Good has absolutely made the difference between us getting by and being able to step it up a notch and save more dogs, which is what it's all about.